Hello, all my friends, hello. Hello, all my friends, hello. We're feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay, so now it's not working. So, Shannon, I hear you did a great presentation at the staff at Island Lakes Community School on Friday. I had a lot of fun, that's for sure. Did a show for there. Just like I said, if you've got some comments, just keep going and I will keep scrolling. I've got my phone here, so that's pretty cool. The only time that Miss Christie won't give me heck for having my phone on. I don't know how to turn. If anybody knows how to turn the comments on, just let me know and I will do that. No. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Are you sure you don't just have the comments hidden? I don't know how to unhide the comments. They were on the one side here, and now they're not there. That's not it. We'll try this. I guess it's not really that important, but to me it's important to be able to see everybody. No, the comments are there. I can see the comments on... hey, Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. There you go. That's perfect. Justin says hi, Miss Christie, and that's it. I don't know what else to do. I can see them on my phone, but I can't see them there. Let's read a book, everybody. I'm getting flustered.
Did you sing your song?
I did sing my song. Okay. You told me to sing my song, then I sang my song. Okay. There you go. Perfect. There we go. Let's just move forward.
As well.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's read a couple of books. Here's a book that Miss Shelley, Josh's mom, lent me. It's called Kode's Questions, and it's a story of respect. And these are really kind of cool books here. There you go. And we'll read that. And we'll... yeah, it's funny you asked me. Make sure you read your book, or make sure you sing your song, and then I sang my song, and then you just asked me if I sang my song. Miss Christie got in here. She was out with Miss April doing some stuff, and then I was out in the yard for a while. Swipe to the left, that may be the issue. Swipe to the left, okay. Swipe to the left. Nope, not letting me swipe to the left. There you go. Thanks, bud. I have everything that I thought I needed. Oh, there we go. Good evening, Taz. How come they're not? But how come that's down there now? I don't know what's going on.
And it's only one comment.
It's only one comment, yeah.
A lot, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Can we do that?
I don't know.
Nah, me neither. Not going to worry about it. I can read here. Here we go. Kode's Questions. That's what we're going to read. Here's the book called Kode's Questions. This is part of the 7 teaching stories. So is there 7 books that Miss Shelley has lent me? I have to see. 1, 2, 3. I have to see after. I have to clean up my area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of them. Anyway, we won't read all 5 today. There we go. I sold you that book. Hey, shall we read the book? I think that's a good idea. Betsy, the cultural teacher, tells Masha Kode Bizhicki, Kode for short, that the next teaching is respect. Kode has heard that word before, but she doesn't think she knows what it means. That's a big long name. I think there's just something wrong with Facebook, actually, because it's saying that Leslie Candy, which is Justin, has been watching. It says it like 4 times there. So she asked the smartest man she knows, what is respect? Nidiki. She says, what is respect? Nididi. Her dad tells her, respect is when we treat Mother Earth well.
I like that.
Yeah, very much so. Kode knows how to be good to the earth. She cleans up the yard and rakes the leaves, but she's still confused. So she asks the smartest woman she knows, what is respect? She says, what is respect? Nina mama? Her mother tells her, respect is when you're good to people. Now Kode knows how to do that. She's kind to her classmates and family, but she's even more confused about what respect means.
Respect is a really big word.
Yeah, definitely it is. So she asked the smartest girl she knows, "What is respect, Nimis?" Her older sister says, "Respect is when you honor your elders." Kode knows how to do that. She visits Gukum and Mishum and helps them with their chores. But she is even more confused than ever with the word respect. I'm hoping getting all these words right because it's... Well, hello, Albert. Happy Saturday to you and Yaz as well, and Barb. We have no comments working on here, so I'm using my phone as well. So she asked the smartest boy she knows, "What's respect, Nizé?" Her older brother tells her, "Respect is when you are good to yourself in a good way." Well, I can do that, Kode thinks. And that night she eats all her vegetables because they're good for her. But she's still confused. How can respect be so many things?
It's an excellent question for her to ask.
Mm-hmm. Well, respect is more than just one thing, right? She has to ask the smartest old man she knows, "What is respect?" Nimishumis, her grandfather tells her, "Respect is when you know and live by the 7 teachings." Oh, okay. I think we're going to learn what the 7 teachings are. Kode knows all the teachings. The 7 teachings are love, bravery, humility, wisdom, honesty, truth, and respect. Her head is full of all these things. She has to talk to the smartest old woman she knows, too. "What is respect, Nukumis?" Her grandmother looks at her for a long time and says, "Respect is when you do the best you can, as much as you can." I like that answer very much. Kode thinks about this for a long time. She doesn't think she knows any more than she did when she started thinking about respect. She goes back to Betsy. "Teacher, I've asked my whole family, but I don't know what respect means." "Oh," said Betsy, "what do you think it could mean?" Kode takes a deep breath and says, "It's something about being good to Mother Earth and to your people, honoring your elders and yourself in a good way, and doing the best that you can." Betsy just smiles. And Kode understands. That's exactly what does it say respect is? As Christy, it says that it's something about being good to the earth and your people, honoring your elders and yourself in a good way, and doing the best you can. That's what respect really is, right?
Yes.
It's about listening to what other people are saying and honoring their wishes as well, right? So it works pretty good. That's what respect is. And respecting yourself. A lot of people don't respect themselves.
Correct.
That's it. There you go. That's kind of cool. Let's read another book. What about this book? Berenstain Bears Forget Their Manners. Let's read that one. The Berenstain Bears respect their manners. There was trouble in the big house down the sunny dirt road deep in bear country. Trouble with manners. The bear family's trouble with manners is they had all forgotten them. Uh-oh. I think we have to update Facebook. I think that's what's going to happen. We'll have to figure out how to do it on here. At first, it was just an occasional please or thank you that they forgot. Then it was a rude push without an excuse me. Oh, that's not good. But then a reach across the table, a stable, that's kind of a funny line. Reach across the table instead of a please pass the broccoli. Please pass the fart trees. Fart, 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 fart trees.
Isn't this a conversation about manners?
It is. Excuse me. Mama Bear wasn't quite sure how or why it happened, but she was sure of one thing. Whatever the reason, the Bear family had become a pushing, shoving, name-calling, ill-mannered mess. Silly head, fuzzy brain, Noodlepuss. Noodlepuss is a funny word to call somebody, I think.
I wonder if we're having problems with Facebook. It says there's only one person watching, and that might be you.
I'm not sure. At the table, it was even worse. There was a grabbing, mouth-stuffing, food-fighting, kicking under the table super mess. Well, at least we'll be able to. Have it so they can see it later.
Yeah.
Of course, Mama Bear tried to correct brother and sister's behavior. She tried coaxing. She tried complaining. She tried shouting. She tried going to Papa for help, although it sometimes seemed to Mama that he was part of the problem. Papa banged on the table and shouted as only he could shout, and nothing really seemed to do any good. Well, it looks like he was upset too. Mama didn't like what was happening to her family. Not one bit. Something had to be done, but what? The best way to fight bad habits, she thought, was with good habits. Then she thought of a plan. She got a big piece of cardboard and a marker, and at the top she wrote, "The Bear Family Politeness Plan." That's kind of a cool idea. When the plan was finally finished, she called a family meeting and showed it to Papa and the cubs. I think you might be right. It says that people are watching and then watching and trying to watch again, and I don't know. It certainly got the Bear family's attention. Here's the Bear family politeness plan, Miss Christie. Rudeness, forgetting to say please or thank you, you have to sweep the front steps. Pushing or shoving, you have to beat 2 rugs. Interrupting, you have to dust downstairs. Name calling, you have to clean the cellar. Reaching at the table, clean the yard. Playing with your food, wash the dishes. Rude noises, weed the garden. Banging on the door, clean the attic. Forgetting, excuse me, empty the garbage. And hogging the bathroom, you have to put out the trash. Mama's plan had a list of all the rude things that she wanted to stop. Beside each one was a penalty, a job, or a chore that went with it. If you forgot to say please or thank you, you had to sweep the front steps, or if you pushed too... Oh, I said all that already. I read it all before.
It's a good list.
It's a great list, yeah. But Mama, sputtered the cubs, you're not being fair. Seems to me, she said, that you're the ones that aren't being fair to yourselves or to anybody else. And that's what manners are all about, being fair and considerate. Manners are very important. They help us get along with each other, but without manners... Your mama's absolutely right, interrupted Papa. That showed that no manners by interrupting.
Yeah. Now here's something that I'm thinking about. Somebody in the house had to do that work anyways.
Yes.
So, it's not like these are horrible things to have to do when you have a rude moment.
No, not at all.
It's not an overwhelming thing. It's just to help secure that lesson in your mind.
Yeah, to help it make it stick. Yep. Thank you, Papa, for your comment. But interrupting is number 3 on the list, and the rude list, and the penalty is dusting downstairs, Mama said, and handed him a feather duster.
Good.
Said Brother. This looks serious. I think we better come up with a plan of our own, or we're going to be doing a lot of extra chores. What sort of plan? Said Sister. Well, he said, instead of just being polite, let's be super polite. We'll say please and thank you so much that Mama will get fed up and call the whole thing off. Yes, said Sister. We'll be polite and she won't be able to stand it. Oh, too polite is okay. They put the plan into action. They were super polite on the stairs. After you, Sister Bear. Oh no, after you, Brother Bear. Or in the hall. Excuse me, Brother Bear. Oh no, certainly, my dear sister. Or waiting for the bathroom. Terribly sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, think nothing of it, my dear.
Yes, that sounds horrible.
Yeah,
to have all that polite behavior in your house.
But it didn't work the way they expected. Mama didn't get fed up at all, and after a while, Brother and Sister forgot about being super polite and were just polite. At the table, pass us honey, please. Well, certainly. Or in the room. Would you like me to help pick up your toys? Well, thank you very much. In the yard. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, that's all right, no harm done. And it turned out that Mama had been right. Things did go more smoothly. Once they didn't get into the good manners habit, they didn't even have to think about it. Well, that's true. But it wasn't so easy for Papa. He was the one that got fed up. A little harder to change habits when you're older, I guess. And he had to do quite a few extra chores for forgetting his manners. I'm glad we're out of the house, away from the politeness plan, he said as he drove to the family alongside the highway to a trip to the supermarket. He doesn't look too happy, eh?
No.
Manners and courtesy are just as important away from home, especially on the road, said Mama, as they stopped for a stop sign to let pedestrians and other cars pass. They help us drive safely. Well, grumbled Papa, as they all went into the super busy supermarket, I think you'll have to be too much of a good thing. You've got to have common sense along with manners. Why, if you let everybody go ahead of you in the checkout, you'd be here forever. That's true. And sometimes you have to interrupt. Excuse me, ma'am, he interrupted a shopper, but I believe you have a leaking bottle in your cart. The shopper thanked him for his help. That's important to interrupt.
Yeah, it is.
But it's how you interrupt, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's important.
How and when.
It was. Yeah. Is it important?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Can I have a puppy?
No.
Yes, we can have a puppy.
No.
Yeah, we can have a puppy.
No.
No.
No. No.
Puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
Puppy. You see, he said, driving home, there's more to life than remembering your manners. Besides, manners are all right for cubs and mama bears. Oh, he's going to say something. All right but we papa bears have other things to think about. At that moment, the car in front of him stopped suddenly, and Papa bumped into it. He was furious. Oh, what a pithead, what a fiddlebrain, he snarls. Name calling, said Sister. The penalty for name-calling is cleaning the whole cellar, so Papa gritted his teeth and remembered his manners. And a good thing, too, because climbing out of the car was the biggest, angriest bear he had ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
He does look a little angry.
Yeah, he looks big, too. But when the angry bear saw how polite Papa was, he remembered his manners, too. He explained that he had stopped short because a mama duck and her ducklings had crossed in front of him, and he and Papa looked at their bumpers and saw no harm had been done. You see what happened? If the Papa bear had been grumpy and then the big bear got grumpy, then it would have been a much worse situation, right? As I was saying, Papa Bear said as they continued away, it's been very important to us to remember our manners at all times, and I want to thank you, Sister, for reminding me to remember mine. You're very welcome, I'm sure, said Sister politely. He still has to go home and clean the cellar, though.
Yep. You do
Oh,
the
there you go.
time, you gotta do the time.
That's right. Yeah. So that's the end of the two books. What do we learn? Well, respect is about respecting the earth, the people around you, yourself, and the situations, right? That's very important to remember that. And manners are important all the time. There is times where you can interrupt when it's necessary, right? But it's about doing that. Yeah. Oh, do we have a little visitor? Mr. Kyler going to try to come in? There you go. Wee Beast is here. We're done reading Wee Beast. We're having problems with the whatchamacallit right now. You gonna say hi, Wee Beast?
Hi.
Yeah, we just all the comments are here. I think we're having some problems with. Now we're getting stuff. Justin is saying thanks for playing bingo with us and things like that. So I don't know if there's a big delay or what's going on. I hope you enjoyed the books. I will be reading to you on Monday, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow I am. It's going to be Family Day. So have yourself a really good night. I don't know if there's any questions or anything like that because I can't see anything. I'll just assume there is no questions. Have yourself a really good night. Remember about respect. We learned today, Kyler, that respect was being good to the earth, your people, honoring your elders and yourself in a good way, and being as best you can. Basically, what do we say? Try to be the best you can in the moment that you're given, right? Like we say, it's okay to get mad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be frustrated with the situation. Because I'm kind of frustrated with this situation, but I'm trying to be kind. Right? ABK. Always be kind. Always be kind. I promise myself to try to always be kind. And Justin, thank you very much for playing bingo with us today. It was Wee Beast tonight. Miss Christie was off on an adventure. And it was nice to see that somebody won the pot. The $100,000 today, so that's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Oh, and Justin is saying good night, Miss Christie and Wee Beast and ABK and Tazz too. So have yourself a good night. There you go. I got to sing my song still. My brain is all messed up because it's out of rhythm. Really, is what it feels like when things don't go right. My brain gets a little out of rhythm. Here we go. Good night, all my friends. Good night. Good night, all my friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, puppy. Good night, all my friends. Good night. Sleep tight, all my friends. Sleep tight. She didn't say no. Sleep tight, all my friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, all my friends. Good night. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And
puppy.
And I heard more puppy.
No
So
puppy.
More puppy.
No puppy.
No more puppies. Just the regular amount of puppies.
No puppies.
Puppies.
No.
Puppies? Puppies?
No.
Kai?
Puppies.
Weeby? Puppies.
No.
Right.
Puppy then.
Not
No.
just puppy.
No.
No puppy?
No.
Papaya.
Papai?
No.
Puppy?
Papaya.
Doggy?
No.
Doggy?
No.
She said maybe.